What up, Stackers? Big Stack McGee here. How are you doing today? It is Saturday, July 17th, and it's a beautiful sunny summer day out there. And I got a whole lot of planned for this weekend. Attended some graduation parties earlier, and planning on barbecuing out back later tonight and some fun stuff with the family. But right now, I get an opportunity to unbox some long expected gold and silver. Just within the last week or so, I've started seeing evidence of the new Type 2 silver American Eagles and gold American Eagles showing up, and my pre-order has finally come in as well. And so I've been excited to see the new coin designs and see how they compare firsthand to the previous examples. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and tear into this package, and we'll see what we got. All right, so we have some silver and some gold. Let's start with some of the silver here. We'll take a closer look here in just a second, but just off the cuff here, the normal obverse. Huh, there it is. I'll be looking forward to taking a much closer look here in just a second. And here we go, here's some gold. 1 ounce gold American Eagle, 2021. All right, let's see what these are side by side. So right now in this particular order, I got 4 of the silver American Eagles and 1 of the gold American Eagles. As you might have guessed, if you've been following my channel any time recently, I've been trying to pick up some stuff for my kids' stack. So one of each of these silver eagles will be going to them. Now, it'll be interesting to me as I look at this, and I don't want to touch this directly. I see some rim damage on this one. Or at least, let me take a look. Huh. Before we go any further, just take a look at this. Right out of the gate. And I know this is just bullion. See that line right there? Is that supposed to be there? I don't know what that is. I'll have to check the other ones. That's bizarre. What is that? Huh. Just don't like to come out of these. These are some pretty brittle coin flips here. Come on. Yeah, this one has it too. Okay, maybe I should do some more reading. That's got to be from something. Has the same thing. Is it in the same place? Who knows? All right. Closer look. I've always loved the design of the silver American Eagle. And there it is. All right, so there's the silver. Take a look at the gold. Okay, we're familiar with that. There it is. I'll be honest, of the two, I think I like the eagle on the gold American Eagle better than the one on the silver. I don't know, it's just going to have to grow on me, I guess. So anyway, I was mentioning before, I was distracted by that rim, but I got 3 of these, one for each of my kids. That'll go directly to their stacks. But what I want to do is I want to get a look at these side by side with the previous examples. So I have here my pocket piece, and I think I'll just go ahead and throw this. This is a pretty scuffed up example of a silver American Eagle, but it does have the original reverse there. And so let's see if we can't get in closer on this and get a direct side by side here. Hold on just a second. Okay, so here's the side by side. And pardon the the wear and tear on my pocket piece here, but as I compare both of these, I still think I prefer the original by far. I will say that I am glad to see some design changes. That's cool. I mean, I just don't think we should be afraid to change the design from time to time. I think that's a neat aspect of this. But just in person, I do think I prefer the original design here. All right, let's take a moment, and I'm just going to pan across here so I can get a little bit closer. One of the things I don't like about the new design is that the United States of America wording is on the left there. It's not centered. If you look at this example, it's like the top half, the 180 degrees from side to side is where it starts with United States of America. And of course you have the heraldic eagle. Everything seems kind of centered on the coin. In this one, if you have the eagle centered, then the United States of America is off to the left. And I know that's being, stupid and picky. But if I were to center that the same way, similar to what this one is, that's where the design would be. So obviously they don't intend it that way. It's just how I see it. But all right, let's set that aside, and I'm going to get the gold out in one moment. All right, so here's the gold. Kind of slowly pan over here. And I just did change on my camera the setting. It was on automatic, and these did not look as gold. They came off as more silver, but I had to put on the fluorescent setting because I'm in my office. And now they look gold comparatively to the silver up there. But all right, so as I pan here and look here at these examples, I do think I prefer the new design on the back here. I like the detail on the eagle. I like the eye and the beak there. It's just a lot of time and effort in that particular design. My wife has always been annoyed at the way that the eagle's wings are kind of curved like that. I don't know. It's just a beef with her, I guess. But of the two, I do prefer, I think, the new design here on the reverse. And these are both 2021s, Type 1, Type 2. So there you go. All right. Well, picking up an ounce of gold at any one time is a pretty significant purchase for me. And, as I look at my, I have a plan of trying to fill up a tube of 1 ounce gold American Eagles, and I think this is the fourth one that I have. So was that make me a fifth of the way through with that project? But the problem is that the premiums on these things are so darn high comparatively to some other really cool designed coins. I remember the last one, when I picked up this one right here, this 2021, I had bought it, and I feel like I paid, it was $1,900 or something like that, where gold was at the time. And gold is more expensive now than it was then, earlier in the year. But I remember seeing Silver Bean Counter's video on, he had a gold Britannia, the new 2021 version. I was like, dang, that looks awesome, because they changed the way that looked up, and I did a previous video on that myself. And so I had to pick one of those up. So my effort to fill up an entire tube of gold American Eagles is not something I'm going to beeline for, because, again, you have to pay a pretty hefty premium for our own American gold here. It's in demand. But there you go. Let me see if I can't get these. Let's do it like this. The two new designs. I sense a thumbnail coming up here. So there you have it. Type 2 Silver American Eagle, Type 2 Gold American Eagle. Love it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of silver and gold in general, but it's nice to have something new from the U.S. Mint when it comes to the bullion pieces. So there you go. I think this is going to wrap up this particular video. If you're interested, on my other channel, Big Stack Numismatics, I have a really super cool coin to take a look at. It's actually a silver denarius from Augustus Caesar back in Rome. So if you're familiar with Augustus Caesar, his role in the Roman Empire back during the time of Christ, you'll be interested in checking out that coin. So head on over to Big Stack Numismatics. I'll put a link in the description and a little card up in the top if you want to check out that channel. But I'd appreciate you seeing this video and spending a little bit of time with me on this beautiful July afternoon. And we'll be back at you real soon. It's Big Stack McGee. Take care.